So, if you're like seeing the date when the erotic movie was released, yeah, all the erotic movie story was like based on my story, which was a ritual thing, like a ritual or like programming me to being raped, to be raped. I have just searched the date. It's nothing like that, but they just throw that kind of bait. When you are seeing the first erotic movie which made a huge success in recent decades, which was like that was what is that? 50 Shades of Grey, right? At the time, I always had that kind of is that fringe, that kind of hair when I used to work as an interpreter. That's why they hired that girl. I don't know her name, but I look like that. I looked like that. So, uh, 50 Shades of Grey was released the 2018. I have met Brandon Yopman around that time. Hold up. And then I have talked with him until 2021. So, uh, if you, Brandon Hoffman, want to survive, you gotta find all the actor who looks like you, like Kellan Larson, and who left like that. That kind of signature of yourself. You gotta find all the actor who looks like you. Because that was your story. They were programming you. Like you can be rich guy who can. And he looks like you, right? He looks like a Brandon Hoffman. I don't know if you guys can find the Brandon Hoffman's picture right now or not. There are some threads. For example, he have a curly hair, right? And then 50 Shades of Grey had curly hair. People always attracted that kind of similarity, right? If you're like seeing a little bit, yeah, that kind of a track characteristic of yourself, that movie attract you to behave some specific um, action, yeah. 50 Shades of Grey. If you are not, we need to find some higher, create some occupation, what kind of course or program they were putting through the movie. It'll be the epic subject for student, okay? Because we are about to change this system, and before that happens, we have a ton of time to enjoy it, right? So in my case, it doesn't only apply to me, okay? Because when you are programmed, there are so many similar versions of me, which means I'm the original, and there are some tons of people who had been through the same similar thing, which means I told you that Thomas Taken serial number 1, 2, 3, you are raw material. So technically, the one who have said, I couldn't really understand why humans are raw material. I now understand what it means. You are programmed raw material product for not product. Programmed raw material serial numbered unreleased product to be abandoned. To be like trashed out. It's even worse than product, right? Or raw material. You are the serial numbered product which was not even released, about to being trashed out. That's the reality of the matrix system. So the how they program you, just through algorithm and shit, people like to choose one of that, even if you are like eating sandwich, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, right? So they were using that kind of a psychological behavior, collage, which means through watching, they make you watch 365 days, for example, the 50 Shades of Grey, and then Brandon Hoffman. When you watch Brandon Hoffman's like movie list, watch the movie list, there must be some kind of porn which make him yell, "Suck my dick." I'm 100% sure. If you are not that, if you have show me the porn that you have watched, I'm gonna tell you how come you yell at me like holding my grabbing my head like somebody. I'm gonna tell you how did they program you through watching your movie. In my case, I just see the movie as it is. If someone is doing like that, I do the opposite. That's why I'm the unique person. I always change. Nobody can catch up with me because I'm the only one who create things. Am I right? So everything is the first process to do until I find my right person who is creative, who is hidden, I guess. I don't think I'm the only one who create things. I don't think so. Am I? So anyway, so if it's only me who creates like everything, like inclusive God and Goddess, until I find my perfect another me, male version, we gotta make some arrangement, which means the first thing you gotta do as a partner or like a colleagueship also. You gotta admit that I'm like creating everything. In that case, you can make a variation, because if you cannot make a creation, you can make a variation. But I'm a little scared of these people who kept doing that repeatedly. Right? The story repeats itself. If you are creating something, it's highly possible that they kept stealing my idea after erasing my memory. The life before this one and shit. Anyway, let's get back to the subject. So 50 Shades of Grey was a programming movie which made me fuck Brandon Hoffman, but like I said, I cannot be programmed. How come can you be programmed watching that kind of shit? Wake up! You are not that movie actor. This is actually you from the screen. Are you sucking it up? You can watch all that movie just like I do. Have I ever been sucking up the character? Anyway, so 365 days is like a second movie released in 2000. What year was it again? 2020. Poland, made in Poland, which means the Poland French guy Thomas was doing some ritual thing to make a chicken funny. He must be like watching this Netflix movie and jerking off, thinking of me and you fucking each other. When you had that kind, you in 2020 you had a girlfriend, right? That is so fucking disgusting. They planned to program you to fuck me spiritually or like in real life, making this 365 days.